Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, today in the second video we'll take a look at Great British Pound on the gold market. Actually we already have the trading plan and everything that we said yesterday is still valid. Market is dropping. Yesterday it's again another leg of collapse has happened without no retracement that we have anticipated. So if you remember on the gold chart, that was the point where market has hit the COP target. We said, well, let's wait for some pullback, but instead of that market just collapsed. So since we have long-term suggestion of taking the long position on the weekly chart and watching for 1250 1260 area, that's our major target. Now on the downside action will continue. Market is forming Gart's triple to sell pattern, something of that sort. So in general everything stands according to our long-term patterns that we have, the gray big ABCD pattern on the daily chart, butterfly. So all these extensions that we have discussed still stands on the table. And now we take the first look at the Great British Pound. So in recent time we very rare take a look at this currency just because it stands too politicized and politicized, and it's a lot of external driving factors that impact on the Great British Pound that makes mostly in vain that some technical look, some maybe fundamental even look on the background of the fundamental background of this currency. Still, currently market is coming to a very important moment that could become the turning point of the long-term price action on the Great British Pound, and I think that collapse on Great British Pound stands right around the corner. So to express my opinion widely with all details, I need a weekly report, and probably on this week I prepared the separate weekly report on Great British Pound because there are a lot of technical moments that exist on the monthly chart, on the weekly chart, that tell us about possible soon collapse on the Great British Pound. In a shorter term perspective, guys, on the daily chart, the story stands around this support. This blue line is around 29,130 area. As soon as market will break it down, the downward acceleration probably will happen. And here currently we have very tricky moment on the Great British Pound. Take a look. Here we've got the bearish grabber on the daily chart. This grabber particularly suggests the taking out of these lows. The market already has dropped recently, so this action that we see on Great British Pound strongly contradicts with the price action on the euro. On the euro we see the upward rally, while on Great British Pound that in most cases previously moves in the same direction, maybe with a different degree, but mostly in the same direction as the euro. But this time it lives its own life, Great British Pound, and shows absolutely different action compared to euro. And appearing of the grabber that suggests taking out of these lows tells us that we're coming with this pattern closer to the decisive moment on the cable. And I will not be surprised if this will happen even on this week, because the results, the effect of this possible drop below these lows could be very, very significant. So on the hourly chart, we have this wedge pattern that yesterday has been broken down. And here we have minor COP target on the way down. So we have this ABC top, COP that stands at 30 or 6 approximately, 3010, so be roughly 3010 area. Also, if you'll take a look in consideration this minor ABC top, you will get the XOP approximately at the same area. So this will be the road down back to these lows, because daily grabber suggests the taking it out. So that's what we have right now on the Great British Pound. I do not take into consideration other extensions, because if you'll take a look at the chart, you will see that market stands inside this swing, and any other extension based on this top, bottom top is ABC top, this ABCD pattern are not interesting right now because market still stands inside of the swings, and these extensions suggest the targets outside of the swing. But we're currently focusing on the targets that still could be achieved within the short-term trading session in intraday charts. That's why the only extension that is interesting right now for us is this is only this one, ABC tops with the COP target 1310 area. But as I said, guys, the story of the Great British Pound from the technical point of view stands around these lows. As soon as they will be broken, downward acceleration will happen, and market probably could collapse and change the situation not only on the daily but on the weekly and monthly chart. That's actually what I am watching for. But in the shorter term, that's actually the setup that we have on the cable.